So you might say that I saw a trailer for some Shudder content that really caught my attention. I really do like horror, even though I'm not a fan of watching it in theaters because I'm scared. I've been hearing about Shudder, the horror streaming service, for a little bit, but I wasn't really pulled in until I saw that one trailer. It has exclusive content that I was actually interested in checking out, so I decided to sign up for a 7-day free trial. I'm not gonna lie, their marketing's good, and it reeled me in, and I wanted to see what was up. So with my free trial, here's what I watched in 7 days. 7 days. 7 days. Blood Machines. This was it. This is what reeled me in. After seeing this trailer, I was like, I'm in. As soon as I hit the end of that trailer and said Shudder exclusive, I'm like, all right, I guess I'll sign up. I gotta say, it's out of this world. It's fucking wild. If you take anything from this video, just watch the Blood Machines trailer. It's an experience. I'll put the link in the description. As good as this trailer is, it's a little bit misleading. I thought this was gonna be a 2-hour crazy space opera, and it's not that. It's a 3-part series, and each part of this series is around 20 minutes. That includes the 5-minute credit sequence at the end. So you're really looking at about 45 minutes of content. That being said, it's a wild fucking 45 minutes. I don't even know how to describe the plot to you. It is absolutely worth watching though. It's only 45 minutes of your time. For a low budget space series, the CG and special effects are surprisingly good. The music is just awesome. After all, it is a space opera. The story itself is odd, but it's not so out there that you'll be confused. It's not too hard to wrap your head around. I really liked it. I thought it was fucking cool. And I gotta say it, it's the most boobs I've seen on screen in a long time. Possibly ever. And yeah, it's awesome. The other thing that really kind of pushed me into getting the free trial was a series called Cursed Films. Again, I thought it would be like a 2-hour movie, but no. They broke it up into 5 episodes that are like 30 minutes each. This series is about classic movies that are notorious for bad things happening on set that would consider them to be cursed films. And I watched it, and to be honest, it really freaked me out. It's very well done, and when they were interviewing these cast and crew members behind the scenes, they were being totally honest about how they felt and what was going on these movie sets. There was a lot of weird, freaky shit going on, and it's not all supernatural stuff. It's the relatable, real-life shit that they're talking about where you're like, oh, how did they continue doing this movie? It was a good series. There were some things that actually surprised me, and there were some other things that made me go, there's actually an episode about The Crow, and after Brandon Lee died on set, the movie studio actually forced the crew to finish the movie. And hearing the things that these people were saying after the fact was genuinely off-putting. I felt awkward watching this episode. And that's just one episode. They also cover movies like Poltergeist, Exorcist, The Omen. It's good stuff. It's a creepy series that's totally worth watching. I was into it. After that, I just started watching random shit to burn up the rest of my free trial. I watched Mayhem, thought that was awesome, actually made a video about it, pretty much went viral, link in the description. Mandy is on there, I love that movie, but I've already seen it. I watched a few other independent horror movies that were just meh. I saw a few other documentaries on there, but I just wasn't interested enough to check them out. When I had about 2 days left, I decided to watch a documentary about the entire Friday the 13th franchise. This one's actually a movie that's over 6.5 hours long. Why not break that up into episodes? Come on. You got a 45-minute movie that they broke up into 3 episodes. You can't take a 6.5-hour movie and break it up into 6 episodes? Just the thought of it makes me shudder. I actually thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm actually a big fan of Jason Voorhees, and even though this is over 6.5 hours long, I learned a lot about the Friday the 13th series. I had a great time learning about how they made 12 movies. It's crazy to think how these movies were always profitable. It's awesome. And I thought the creators of all these Friday the 13th movies were very creative. I appreciated it. And for the record, just in case you're wondering, Kane Hodder is my favorite Jason. Then my 7-day free trial expired, and I was completely satisfied. And after the fact, I have zero desire to sign up for a monthly subscription. If you're a huge horror fan and you just need to watch horror nonstop 24/7, this is probably worth paying for. But for me, I was very underwhelmed. The current library that they have of movies is just full of shit that I've never heard of. I was surprised at how few classic horror movies were on there that I would want to watch. For example, I couldn't find The Thing on there. The Thing is my favorite horror movie of all time, and it's just not on there. That's disappointing. The app itself isn't very user-friendly, and I found it hard to search for specific movies. The app isn't as bad as Hulu, but it still needs a lot of work. They just need to keep building and growing their library and then find a better way to navigate it. If you're interested at all, just do a free trial. You can do a 7-day trial off of their website, but I've also seen promo codes out there for a 30-day trial. If you had a 30-day trial, you could easily knock out anything you wanted to see. After my free trial, at this point in time, I just don't see it being worth $5-6 a month. If you just watch horror movies casually, I wouldn't say it's worth it. Maybe in a year or so, I'll revisit, but for now, I'm more than satisfied. Side note, I really liked the Shudder intro that they had for anything you watch. That's cool. I like that. All right, see ya. Subscribe.